Okay, so let's modify this thing. This video is going to be talking about the language classification of Cebuano and its origins and its dialectology in a way that I just wanted to talk about because some people don't know its relation to English, which is completely unrelated, and it's completely unrelated to Spanish and other European languages. Cebuano is actually distantly related to Hawaiian and Malagasy, spoken in Madagascar. And it's also related to other languages like in Indonesia and Malaysia, other Austronesian languages or Malayo-Polynesian languages spoken there. And it's very distantly related to the Aboriginal languages of Taiwan, right here, the Formosan languages, which some of them have been extinct, sadly. But it is an Austronesian language, right? It falls under the Malayo-Polynesian language branch of the Austronesian language family. So just how English is a Indo-European language, it falls under the Germanic branch of the Indo-European family tree, right? So here it's Malayo-Polynesian, and it gets classified again. This is just a simplified version of the entire Austronesian language tree, because again our focus is just Cebuano and its origin. So it is a Philippine language, right? Sunda Sulawesi would be languages from Indonesia and the Sulawesi part. It also includes Chamorro, spoken in the Marianas Islands or the Mariana Archipelago. And then oceanic languages are majority of the Polynesian and Melanesian, Micronesian languages. So that was oceanic, and then it falls under the Philippine branch, in which the Philippine branch of obviously are the families of the Philippine languages. The one we're focusing on right now is Central Philippine, right? Central Philippine languages, and Tagalog actually falls under this branch, Central Philippine, this category. So you've got like Manobo languages, Visayan languages, and then Palawan, the Palawan languages spoken in Palawan. And those are like the actual Palawan languages. It's not the immigrant languages like Cuyonon or Tagalog. They're actually like languages spoken in Palawan. So Visayan is our one that is of interest, and it's in red. So here is our magnified language tree. Again, this doesn't cover all Visayan languages, it just covers the major ones. There are many more Visayan languages, but these are the common ones in red that you see, right? So we have languages like Masbateño, Tausug, spoken in Mindanao, right? Surigao also spoken in Mindanao, Kinaraya, spoken in the central Visayas area. Akianon, or they have that weird sound, Akianon or Akianon. It's weird. I can never make that sound, but that's what makes that language unique is that sound. It's like a E and an L, like something like that, like Akianon, something that kind of sound. But I can never make it. You'll have to hear an Akianon speaker pronounce that unique sound in that language. Cuyonon, which is spoken in the Cuyo Islands, and the Cuyo Islands are these group of islands between Palawan and the Western Visayas area. It's really pretty there. And Cuyonon is also an immigrant language that was brought over to Palawan, and most of the people in Palawan they speak Cuyonon because of the constant migration and contact with the Cuyo Islands. So Cuyonon was also brought over to Palawan, and most of the people there speak Cuyonon. However, they're feeling the pressure from Tagalog, so a lot of the younger generation are able to understand Cuyonon, but cannot speak it fluently. In major cities like Puerto Princesa, or in El Nido, I guess, maybe, but Cuyonon is kind of like feeling the pressure from Tagalog. Hiligaynon or Filipino. Hiligaynon is spoken in the Panay Island, and it's also spoken like next to Cebu. People call their language Ilonggo or Hilonggo, but the real name is Hiligaynon. Um, and Kinaraya speakers can also speak Hiligaynon. They share the same island as well. And then we have Waray Waray, which they speak Waray in Samar, the island of Samar, and also in Leyte. And Cebuano is the one that we want to know because it's spoken in Cebu. And Cebuano has her dialects, right? And her dialects are the ones in Mindanao, in Cebu, Leyte, and Bohol. The way the Boholanos speak, that's also a variation of the Cebuano language. So, but even though Cebuano has all these dialects, they all speak the same language, Cebuano, right? So don't get these mixed up. Like they're all separate languages. Like all these are Philippine languages, they're not dialects. Once you get into the actual language, that language will have its own dialects. So just please don't get that mixed up. And that's just a brief classification of Cebuano and her origins.